Hi, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well. Today, we continue with the basic training of Orature. The last week, we discussed on here to here. Okay, let me put this small. Okay, the last week, only for those that need a mini resume or mini so that we doing last week, did last week. Okay, last week we discussed on how to download the software, Orature, where I can download the Orature software, the Ocean software, with the web resource one that we need the audio one resource and the text resource also source. How to download? We explain how to download each one. How to set up the Orature software, how to put the language, how to put the input audio, the output audio, how to check the update for Orature, and also we give you the best practice that you can do in the field. As one of them is select Orature to record and select Ocean Audio to edit. That's what was one. The other that we discussed last week was the keyboard shortcut. That is good for those that love the shortcut. You can use that, use those shortcut. Where you can get all this information, you can go to the last video, the last class, and Mark share with you, and you can see everything again because I do the step by step in the video. Okay, also you have to answer some questions. In the last, we discussed also the recording instrument. The one of the instrument is the laptop, the microphone, how to prepare the environment that you're gonna be recording, how to select the correct voice, how to prevent error when you are recording, the right distance when you are not so good recording, because maybe you have a good voice, but you do not know how to maintain your distance with the microphone, and maybe you do the recording that you're gonna hear the hey, and then you're gonna hear so far in the record. How to do that? We discussed that you can use this distance when you are not a professional, but when you are a professional, when that you know how to record, you can be close to the microphone and you can talk because you know how to control your voice, your volume, and everything in the record. What more we discussed the last week? We talk about the cable management and how important have to take care about the cable, because in the laptop or in the computer, maybe you have everything, the camera, the microphone, but if you want to use something more better as a microphone, you have to buy a microphone and you have to connect it using cables. That means that you have to take care about that cable, because if you are in the field and you are far in some place, and maybe take you 8 hours to take the near store to buy a cable, take care about that cable. Okay, now we're gonna start with the new topic for this week. Everyone see me in the screen, see Orature? Let me see, I see your face. Give me a moment to put your face here. Where go the face?
Alors, pourquoi tu n'es pas reparti aussitôt? Parce que je n'avais pas d'argent. Écoute, ce n'est pas une excuse.
Okay, here. I see your faces. Okay. Good. If I talk so fast that maybe you do not understand something that I teach you or I am doing right now or speaking, please raise your hands and say, Moncho, can you repeat it again? And remember, if you see that this training is so basic, that's why, because this training is basic for you. But in August, we're gonna go deep in the software in Orature also, as Chuck gonna do, John gonna do, and Marv gonna do. That's why we only explain by the time that we are using we are going to do the basic things in Orature. Okay, Orature have three projects to do. Which one? The first one, Orature translation. This means that you're gonna take a source audio and you're gonna hear, not gonna read, you're gonna hear the audio, and then you're gonna translate recording. That is the one that the one that we are working in some little place. The one we are using more is the narration mode, because you finish your work in the field, you finish the language. In my example, Español is my language. I finished the Español. I'm gonna take my translation in Spanish. I gonna record it, and I'm going to do what I'm gonna do in narration. I'm gonna read. That's it. I'm gonna read and record what is in the test, sorry. And the dialect one, this is a new one that in Orature you can have. It's almost the same as narration, but in dialect you can, in narration you have to select the same source test and the same target language. In Orature translation, you have to select a source and a target are different, but in narration have to be the same source and target. And in dialect you can select a different source and different target, but you only what are you going to do? You're going to start reading and translate, but in your language. You don't have to do the A step in dialect, but in Orature translation you have to do the A step one by one. The software do not give you the opportunity to bring jump one step. You have to do the A step in Orature translation. Narration, you don't have to use the A step, and also in dialect, you don't have to use the A step.
So Marsha,
What are the? Oh yes,
can I just repeat what I think I heard you say?
yes, of course,
Okay.
and thanks for that.
Okay, so the software Orature has 3 different modes in which we can use it in, is what I think I heard you say.
Yes,
The first mode is we can use it like BTT Writer for the actual translation process.
yes,
Okay, so we're following the 8 steps of mass. We're doing the self-check. We're doing all that with Orature.
yes,
But we have to start the project in that mode.
yes. But you have to have the source audio. If you don't have the source audio, you cannot do the Orature translation. That's mean if you don't have your language in audio, you cannot use Orature translation.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yes.
And so the second mode is if you have something translated and finished, and now you want to put that written translation into an audio format, you would use the narration mode.
That's right.
And you're just reading it word for word. You're not trying to correct anything or fix anything. You're just reading it and recording it. Okay.
And the last one?
Yeah, dialect. Go ahead and talk about dialect just a bit more.
Dialect. You can use dialect. You know that you finish a translation. You finish, but you don't need to do the A step, because only you want to is translate a small language for your town. As a here in Puerto Rico Español, I want to translate in some town they talk Spanish, but they use some words different. I gonna do in dialect, because dialect I can do. Hey, I gonna read, but in Spanish, but I wanna put in Spanish with some funny words, because you can do it in dialect, and you don't have to do the A step. But remember, that is only for the small language. It's like the definition: record the audio and existing writing translation in a different language, variety and dialect. This process do not require using the follow the mass step. That's why.
Okay.
But remember, it's dialect, a small language in your country or something like that. Not if you have as a gateway language. No, you have to do Orature translation to do a gateway language.
So are you taking an audio from a related language and re-recording it into a close language with the dialect? Or are you just fixing words in a already completed narration? Or are you So let's say you have a recording in language
Mhm.
A, and language B is very close to language A. With the dialect process, you're just changing certain words in language B.
Yes, but you have to take from writing translation, not audio.
Oh, okay. All right.
Mhm.
So it's
Only writing translation. That is the difference.
okay. So it's a lot like a narration.
Yes, but the difference in narration and dialect is that in narration you have the software only select you only take you select the source have the same that the narrate target language. In dialect you can take different source and different target.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
That's
Thank you
why.
very much. Thank you very much, Macho. Thanks for letting me
Okay,
know.
I'm gonna start with this. The first one is Orature. I'm gonna select English in my case. You can go to the here in the top in the right. You see the search bar. You can put in there English. I'm gonna select English. Then you see all these names: frontier, 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 frontiers, frontiers. Don't worry about that. Here are the target language. Frontiers is the new teams that Orature are Glenn are working in this. Don't worry about that. You can search your language. In my case, I'm gonna do oral translation in Spanish. I'm gonna select the Latin America Spanish. Okay. Let me delete this book. I don't know why it's here. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna select a chapter of Psalms 117 because it's a small one to show you how to record and how to use work in Orature one chapter. You can check the new Orature give you the opportunity to check if you have the source audio to do this translation. Now I have to share the other screen. Do you see it? Okay. Okay. He take me to this page. Everyone see the page?
I can see your page. You're in
Okay.
audio.bibleineverylanguage.org.
That is one of the link that I shared last week with you in the chat and also in the class you have it. Okay. Now I see English here, but if I don't see English here in the web, I also can use the search bar English. And it's supposed to appear, but you see it here. You select it. You're gonna have the opportunity to select three items. BTT recorder, if you are using a tablet, Android one, Orature, that this is the one that you're gonna use when you want to download a source audio, an audio source to your software, to your computer. And this one is because you want to hear what is recorded in the web, in this link, MP3. I want to hear Genesis chapter 1. I can download only Genesis 1 and chapter 1. But if I want to download all the chapter, I can do it to hear in MP3. And you can put it in your cell phone, you can put it in your tablet and your computer in one device that you want to hear it. Okay. I'm gonna now in my case today, I want to select as a source audio to use it in Orature translation mode. I'm gonna go to Orature. I'm gonna select Psalms. Mm. I'm gonna select chapter 117, small chapter, to do the practice here. Download. Now I get it in my download folder. Now I have to stop sharing this and share it again, the Orature one. Okay, I'm here. Now I have to select here the, you see, English ULB Psalms chapter 117, that Orature. That means you have the correct project to import to your software Orature right now. Select it, open. Good. Here down, import select successful message you get. Okay, and now what happened? It's supposed to here give me the opportunity to start do the oral translation, but no. If I download the old book, I do before the class. Here is the old book, and I can.
So,
Yes.
this window is not show.
The what?
This window no, I can
Oh,
see.
I know that. Okay, the windows that open when I press the choose file.
Right, because all we're seeing is source audio missing for
Okay.
chapter 1, right?
Don't worry. Let me
Thank
do
you.
it again. Yes. That's the one. Share. Now you're gonna see it.
Choose file. Okay, yep, now we're seeing it. Yep.
Okay.
We're
When the
ENULB.
windows, yes, that's mean this is the correct one. English ULB. I think that everyone here know what's mean ULB because in the before the last class, the guys teach you ULB means unlock literal Bible. Then you're gonna be the book is Psalms, and then you're gonna see the C chapter 117. Okay, you select it. And nothing happened. You go here, you see the word chapter upside in the right. You go there and select chapter 117, 117. And now you are in the 8th step in Orature. You see the 8th step here?
And so you have to complete the first step before the next step is
That's right.
unlocked.
That's right. The first step you have to what? Hear, consume, verbalize, repeat. Some project managers they say go to the room or go someplace and repeat and repeat. Or in this case, you don't have to read and repeat. You have to hear and hear again, hear again. When you are sure that you can do the translation, you can go to the next step, that is chunking. In my case, we're gonna do the first one: consume and verbalize. Press play source.
Psalms chapter 117. Praise Yahweh, all you nations, exalt him, all you peoples. For his covenant faithfulness is great toward us, and the trustworthiness of Yahweh endures forever. Give praise to Yah.
Good. Now, second step, chunking. You know that in BTT, you don't have to do this because in BTT, the software did this for you. But here in Orature, not. You have to do it. Chunking. I know that Psalms 117 have 2 verses. That's right. You are with me? I'm correct? 2 verses. Put this here. Okay, let me put this small. Okay, good. 2 verses. I know now I'm gonna chunk this chapter. Only press add chunk. You're gonna do, oh, sorry for that. First you have to press play.
Psalms chapter 117. Praise Yahweh, all you nations, exalt him, all you peoples.
Chunk 1.
For his covenant faithfulness is great toward us, and the trustworthiness of Yahweh endures forever. Give praise to Yah.
I did my chunk. How I did it? Only press the button of add chunk. That's it. It's not hard to do it. I don't know why this is not working. And you can see it here. You can use the arrow here. You can take the bar and move it slowly. And here is my chunk number 1 when finished. And then here is the second chunk that I decide to do, and the last one, the small one. Okay. Now I can go to blind draft and self-edit.
For his covenant faithfulness is great toward us, and the trustworthiness of Yahweh endures forever.
Okay, I'm going to do the record. Alabad a Jehová, naciones todas, pueblos todos, alabarle. Somebody can tell me why I cannot record nothing?
Because your microphone is dedicated to your.
No, Chuck, no, Chuck, you know.
Oh, sorry. Oops, sorry.
Don't worry. Who can tell me why I cannot record? In the chat. Don't have to speak here. You can put it in the chat.
So you're asking why you I heard you speak, I heard you do your take, but then when you went to play it back, we didn't hear anything.
That's right.
So we're kind of wondering, is that a configuration error? Or is that a system error? We're kind of asking why that is. Is there a setting you need to change?
As a good technician, I have to do before I go here. Let me check why the computer is not using my microphone to record. I go to audio input. I can select here. He gives me the opportunity to use my cell phone. In Apple, you can sync your cell phone also to use it. But I'm going to want to use the MacBook Pro. And maybe, let me see if working right now. If when you select the microphone that you're going to use and it's not start recording, you have to close the software and open again. That's why we make sure as a technician, before we go to the event, we have to make sure the software is in the right configuration. As Chuck said, you have to go to settings, put in audio, and now put the correct one. Let me here, I don't have to select it, but I'm going to do it right now. Okay. Let me see. I can do it again. Alabad a Jehová, naciones todas, pueblos todos, alabarle. Something happened. That's right. Let me close again. Now let me open again. Orature. I select my project is here. It's here. And if you want to know what project have something record, easy. You're gonna see a speaker here. Sorry, you're gonna see something here in the progress. This means the speaker mean that you have some source audio in this book. In my case, I know that I have Psalms 117. I go here. I know that this record that I did no have nothing. I delete it. Don't worry. Let me see if now it's working. No, it's not working. Why my computer is not recording? That's so funny.
Because you use Mac.
No, come on. That is not a good comment in this class right now, man. Let me see. Okay. Give me a moment, family, please. I select my microphone input. Hello.
I mean, running Zoom at the same time is complicating it because you're using one microphone for Zoom.
Don't worry. I'm going to use my cell phone. Let me see my cell phone.
Okay. So you have to have multiple mics to make this work.
No, in this case, it's not. Let me see why. It's supposed to work. In Teams, work correct and good. I don't know why Zoom. Let me see. Is Zoom have something here in the settings? Okay, sorry for this.
No
This
worries.
is the good part. Let me see, go here. Let me see, go here. Microphone. Yes, it's good. Okay. Open. Let me see now. Okay, no, it's not working. Here. La 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 la. Wow, this is not good. Why is not recording? Chuck, do you mean that if I using Zoom, I cannot record
No,
using
well,
my microphone?
you're gonna have to use a different microphone because you've already committed the one microphone to
Wow.
Zoom. So you have to have a different
Team-
microphone. to
That
commit
mean
to-
Team is better than Zoom.
So yeah, so in my experience, like with cameras,
Hello,
if I can have one camera on Zoom and another camera on Teams, but I can't have the same camera go to both at the same time.
hello. Okay.
By the way, we're talking about Microsoft Teams. It's a chatting conferencing tool that we use in our group. So what I'm saying is with Zoom, Windows has to dedicate one piece of hardware to one application. So if you open up Orature, it's going to grab the microphone. And then if you decide to open up Zoom again, it can't use the same microphone. You would have to add another USB mic or another microphone somewhere else. So hardware, Windows does not share hardware between applications like that, especially audio and video.
Okay. Sound. Let me see here. Okay, mono, share, optimize. Good.
Excuse me.
Well, that's mean that I don't know about this and why I cannot use it here, but in Teams I can do the record and then I can share. I don't know why Zoom is don't want to use also my cell phone and give me he give me the also a message that I cannot use my cell phone and as microphone. I have to
Well,
work in that. I'm gonna
what
Chuck,
you
you want to say something?
what you could do is you could real quick go into Zoom and disconnect your audio and then go into maybe go by the Orature and do your recording.
Let me see.
That might be a complicated step, but it's a thought.
You tell me that I have to get out from Zoom, do the record and come back the three bursts.
No, what I was saying is you could within Zoom, if you look down, if you click on your mute button, the caret by your mute button,
Uh-huh.
you could there's an option leave computer audio. You could try that. Leave your computer audio for a second, or go into Zoom and pick a different microphone. Maybe Zoom will allow you to pick like a different mic.
Let me see. That's a good idea. Let me see Zoom's. Let me take a cell phone. Okay.
This also goes to show you that none of us know all the answers, and we're always as technology changes and program changes, we are learning as well. So we are co-learners in this journey of Bible translation for sure.
Let me see. I am doing that, but
And live demos is one of the harder things that we do. when Windows, has anybody heard of Windows 95? Back before Windows 10 or Windows XP, there was a program, Windows 95. And I think that's one of the big things that Windows 95 added, if I remember right, was USB drivers. You know, before that, we did not have USB. We wound up using serial ports, RS-232. Our video was all these old Amber monitors. We didn't have Bluetooth. Anyways, so Windows 95 added USB ports. And I remember Bill Gates, one of the richest men in the world, was up on stage demonstrating Windows 95, and he could plug in a scanner. And he did that, and Windows 95 crashed. So,
sorry for this, guys. Let me
No,
see.
no.
No, it's not working. Also, using my cell phone, it's not working.
Oh, okay.
Well, sorry for that. I'm gonna take an idea to make a video doing this and record, and then step by step. Don't worry about that right now. Okay. Yes, I know that it's not recording nothing.
Do you have a recording already done somewhere that we can show them what you're planning to do?
Yes, let me see it. Let me go here. I delete everything because I want to do from start with
right.
you to see how, but let me
Yeah.
search something I have here. Okay. To share with you guys. And it's here. Let me go here on Orature. Okay, here. ULB. Okay, Orature. Kenya. Okay.
So now we're trying to demonstrate the same thing, but we've moved on to a different project that's got data.
No, I have to jump to a narration mode to see the recording. But I don't see it here. So sad. This is not part of the plan, man. You guys, sorry for that. I did not know that it's not gonna record and use the same microphone. Sorry for that. No, and this is not working. This is a project that I did in Kenya, Sahwili, but it's not working also. No.
So what you're wanting to share is the third step, right?
Mm-hmm. Override in this case. But you can see here but it's not letting me to the chunk because this is a narration mode. That's why I can also it not give me the opportunity to play. Well, sorry for that. That is not part of the plan. I am very, very sad because I did not know that maybe as Paco say, Mac is not working. I don't know if maybe in Windows I can use the same microphone in Zoom too. I don't know if I can do it, but right now I have a Mac. I don't have the Windows one here. Well, and the sad thing is that I cannot jump to the next step because it's not recording nothing. You see, it's not recording nothing. Don't worry. Okay.
Moncho,
So,
Yes.
maybe you can try the idea of Christian. You can read the chat.
You say that somebody of the chat can do it for me?
Yeah,
You can do it. You have Orature 3?
yeah, but it's better if Christian can help you because I have the old version of Orator in this
Okay.
moment.
Christian, can you do can you first, Chuck, Christian can share the screen and record to see it?
Yeah, I can.
Yes, you can do. In the while that you are open the software and do something, I'm gonna very, very fast. I'm gonna show you something. Okay, I go here. I want to do, remember, you can do the other two, also the other two mode. I'm gonna select narration. See, this one is so easy. And you don't have to do a lot of things. I'm gonna select also the Salmos in Spanish. I'm gonna select, I want to do it the same that I working. I'm here. You see, narration mode, you have the same source and the same language, target language. In my case, I cannot record, but you see, I'm finished. Next, it's not recording right now. Okay, I'm finished. I cannot hear nothing because it's not recording. Okay, that's what I did in narration mode. I read the same word as Chuck say, the same word, sentence, point, accent, everything. You have to do it by the book. The next one project that I can do, dialect. Here I can select English, and I want to select Spanish. I select the Genesis, and you see, you can start recording and not have to use the A step. That's why for the small language dialect, not for gateway language. Okay. Now you can see here the project. Here is the dialect, narration, translation, and narration that I have from the language Swahili. Okay. Let me see if I can. No, right now. Also, I cannot import nothing. I cannot do the backup because I don't have any record, but Christian can do it. Okay. Christian, you are ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Let me stop sharing and you can do it.
Okay. You can see my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
yes.
I have the chapter 117
17,
Psalms.
good.
Yeah. I chunking like Moncho in this point, this
Good.
1, 2, 3.
You
Right.
are a quick learning. Good.
Okay. Blind draft in the first chunk is saying like this. Alaben al Señor todas las naciones, todos los
Why
pueblos
window
de la
can
tierra,
record?
alábenlo.
No, 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 no.
Okay. Okay. I can save the first chunk. Moncho is is in the record. Pure edit is now enabled for I need this all chunks complete. Really, Moncho?
Excuse me, can you repeat? Can you repeat again?
The point peer edit is now enabled for I need
No,
all
you have
chunks.
to you have to do
com-
all chunk and then you can go to peer edit.
Okay. Second chunk is this. Pues su amor inagotable por nosotros es poderoso. La fidelidad del Señor permanece para siempre. Okay. At this point, I saved the chunk 2.
Mhm.
Period is enabled.
Now that's mean that somebody have to come to your computer, to the computer that you are working, and check, have to sit. You can select it.
Sorry. Go.
Okay, good. Now in purity, you can see the test, but remember, you cannot change, major change, because you have to wait for in this step, you have to wait for the others to check everything is right. Don't worry, go to you can do the confirm, because the step by step, a step, we discussed that in last class. You can do confirm. You have to select number 2 now. Go to number
number
2. That's right, confirm.
Okay.
Good. Keyword check. Now here you can check that the keyword check that are in the source text have to appear in the record. You can select confirm. Good.
Check.
Yes, good.
Okay. Verse check.
Verse check. There again. You have to be with 3 people. Remember the A step, and the 3 people, one here, one have to translate, and the other have to hear and say, yes, it's okay, it's good. Okay, we finished. You can confirm. All the recording is
Okay.
good.
Chunk 2 confirm.
Confirm. Now, final review.
Okay.
Good. Here, Orature, when you finish the A step, Orature, for some reason and good reason, give you the opportunity to check again, and you can add here. You can add something that is missing, or something that it's not right, and you can do it here. Don't worry about that. You can go to add a verse, make a verse to do something, to see it. You see, verse 1 here you have to do, sorry, here you have to mark the verse 1. That's verse 1. Go to do. Now move the bar up in the bar, and that's right. Now move it. Verse 2 is no,
Here, verse 2
verse 2. That's right. There is verse 2. Adverse.
is here. Adverse.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Good. We finish chapter 117. Now you go next chapter. It's not gonna work. Why it's not gonna work? Because you don't have the source audio. You need the source audio in order to translation. Now you can go home, Christian. If you can go home in the left up. That's right.
Yep.
Now go to Psalms. There.
Yeah. No, check online.
No. It's okay. Don't worry.
Oh, sorry.
Don't worry. Now go back home, and now we're gonna. Okay, go back. Go Psalms.
Psalms.
3 point in the right.
Okay.
Now we're gonna do the backup. Press the backup.
Back.
You select select folder. Good. Now show location to they see how it's do the backup.
My backup is here.
Mhm. You see?
Orature.
Orature. There you have it.
This is the file.
Now you have the backup of Orature in your computer.
Okay.
When you finish all the book, and you want to upload it to Weekly, right now you don't have to do a login in Orature. You know, you do not have to do a login or using something like that. In this part, when you have to, do you want to share with Weekly? If all you record, you have to do the backup, and also you have to import export for us the MP3 audio. When you finish, you can do that. If you go there, no, in option, that go option. No, 3 point.
The option.
3 point. The 3
3
point.
points.
Sorry. Yes.
Export.
Export.
Yeah.
And select the chapter 17. There.
Yes.
You see.
Select.
Now you can do a listen one. Export.
Export.
The same folder. Remember, a good practice, put everything in one folder that you are using for the project. Do not mix the Orature. Good. Do not mix
Oh.
oh, you have another one. It's an Orature. You can put it in the same Orature one or something. Perfect. Good. Now show them.
Okay. Orature sounds.
Now you see an MP3. You can share that with us. What is the step-by-step to share the project that you are working? You have to talk with the project manager. The project manager gonna you have to open your personal Box account. When you do that, a project manager have to request to you a link to your account. Then you can put everything there, because when you create the project manager say, hey, Christian is gonna do the Spanish recording of the New Testament. Can you can you link this is the account of Christian, and please can you share the weekly account? They gonna create a ES Spanish folder for you and link it with your account. When you go inside to your account, you're gonna see it. You're gonna see your personal account, and you're gonna see ES Spanish recording. You're gonna have more space to storage over there, and that is the way from now that we have to upload and put it and back up your data. Remember, when you upload it, export a lot of source audio or a lot of projects that have audio, is a folder is going to be big. But if you know how to do any wave, good, you're going to be in wave 2, but the wave is more bigger than the MP3. The wave format is the better way that you can share your project to us, check and edit everything. Okay. For now, any question? Christian, thank you a lot. I don't know why Windows you can share and use the same. You're using the same microphone that Zoom.
Yeah.
Well, good.
Yeah.
Chuck, that's mean that I have to work in my Mac, because if Windows can do it, Mac have to do it.
It should.
I'm right
no,
or not?
I
this
just
other microphone really is different.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So he does have 2 microphones on his machine. Okay, very good. Hey, we're almost at the top of the hour. Our hour together is coming rapidly to a close.